Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Will Warren. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Oh.
Rafaela patrolling center field, 25 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Strike two.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2.
Whoa.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now.
That's out the corner.
And a base hit up the middle. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
That's the ball.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. So 2 balls and no strikes. Quick move to first. Rafaela back on a dive. Here's a 2-0. And a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. This ball's chopped on the ground. Flips to second. That's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. Here comes Wilson Contreras. That's off the mark.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That misses. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
3rd out. Back in the Bronx. And towing the slab here, Ranger Suarez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Put that 600 slugging into context. The league average usually in the low 400s.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2-2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. That one outside. Full count out. Hard hit, right side. Contreras takes it to the bag, and there's 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. That's to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Oh.
1-2 here.
Ball 2.
Second inning here, no score. Next pitch misses outside, and it's 3-2. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Andrew Monasterio, the next to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. That one missed. Runner takes off. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Back-to-back singles. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That's the ball.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And that one fouled off. The Red Sox with a chance to score first here at the top of the second.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And so 2 on with 1 out. Red Sox already lead it. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Lifted in the air, right center field. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Two on, 1 out. That catches the corner. That one flows through the ball. And a count 2-1. Inside corner for a strike. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And they're all loaded up. Next to hit, Cedar Rafaela. Golden opportunity right here. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And fouled off. That one in there across the legs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Bases loaded, top of the second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. 1 runs in. The throw home. Save. In comes the run from second. And it's 4-0.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The 1-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Foul ball there. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup break.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A 3-run homer. And they add on. It's 7-0.
see how he does here.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball one. And the 1-0.
That's the ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. The relay throw. Safe at second.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Not in time. He's safe. One away with a runner at third. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Stays alive. Liner, caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Counter for left in the box now. Takes strike one. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 8-0.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 1-1.
Here we go.
Swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he held up. Inside, just missed. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jr.
No, that's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Ball two.
Two. Breaking
That's
ball misses down and away. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Batting sixth, the right fielder.
Two down, base is empty. Spencer Jones now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. Ball.
Hammered on the line into left, base hit.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Anthony.
Ball one.
Volpe thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Two and 0 the count. Here it comes.
Oh.
That one missing inside. And there's the automatic. Foul ball. Jones, the runner at first with two gone.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball four, two aboard.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
There's a strike.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top half of the third inning. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Mickey Gasper. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one.
You know, these Red Sox really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next to the Red Sox, the catcher, Connor Wong.
There's certainly added pressure when you're hitting with runners on. So the fact that they've come through so many times in those spots shows me a lot about the makeup of these hitters.
On the ground to Jazz. Slings to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Tim Hill.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Duran in the box again. Takes a strike. And he chases that one below the zone.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning. Back in New York as we go to the last of the third. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
No.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
That's a ball.
That one off the mark. Ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Ball. Ball. Outside.
Just missed. And that one wrapped foul. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The Bo Sox up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Here's a 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Rafaela at second. Abreu on at first with nobody out. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A 3-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Kiner-Falefa, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, Volpe. Whips it to first. Out. Number 2. New arm out of the bullpen, Fernando Cruz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Oh. No, that's low.
Foul out of play off to the right. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Mickey Gasper. The 0-1. Slapped foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. On the ground, right side. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Struck out looking and dispersed it back.
Strike, woo!
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off left side. 0-2 now. Short hop liner, handled it short. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2 now. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Duran.
Here's a high chopper. Chisholm on to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Digging in, Cedar Rafaela. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Oh!
Check swing called strike. And the count even at 1. That one the other way. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That's a ball.
Rafaela off of first with 2 away. Now a quick throw to first. Rafaela back in on a dive. The 1-0. And there's a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-2. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and that's the inning. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Jones wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's too low. Ball 3. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter number 11, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Left field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Yankees,
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses. They're now 3-1.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. He's got it.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Este. Well.
And that is out of play.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Play made, that ends the inning.
Now pitching for the
We're
Yankees,
back, and they make a change to start the
33.
sixth. The new pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one fouled off.
Nope,
And
that's
that's
off the
awfully
plate.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the
up next for the Red
sixth.
Sox, the third baseman, number 5, Caleb Durbin.
Up.
The Red Sox up big in this one, and we're the top half of the sixth. That one catches the zone. That's strike two.
Oh.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Oh.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Number
2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Hey.
That catches the top part of the zone. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Dan Wright.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Goldschmidt.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
In the air out to center. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And that keeps the inning alive.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Next offering is fouled back. That one kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, so stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio. Line drive. And foul ball. Yarborough goes 6 feet 5 inches, 215 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. This to center field, and that will fall. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
No,
close,
that's a ball.
but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved his zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Monasterio gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one pushed foul. Oh, and 2 now. Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2.
As a former player, watching
new pitcher for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Wong stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Nope, that's away.
That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
Huh.
Late swing, foul to the left. 0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Wong on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Este.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
On the ground, Monasterio. Throw to first is in time. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That one found hard the other way. 2 down, nobody on. Clips the corner. 0-2 now.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now.
Whoa.
The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a good eye there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back at Yankee Stadium. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
Oh. Nope, that's off the plate.
That one almost got him. This one in the air right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder,
in there for strike 1. The Bo Sox up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. base hit.
And a man aboard.
I mean, come on, have a game.
And now Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered here in this one.
Huh.
Now the 0-1. Out towards right center field. 2 away now. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, David Bednar.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ball to strike. Ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyron Guerrero.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Man.
That one a little bit
that's a
high,
ball.
and that is ball 1.
Look at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
On the ground to first, Contreras. He steps on the bag, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Number 28, Este. Well.
The Yankees with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Nope, that's high.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
That's
Ball
off
three.
the mark, and it's 3-2. That one lifted to left. Durant has a beat on it. 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
0 for 3 in this one.
Grisham.
Two down, nobody on. All Red Sox in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Two down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. And a count now even up.
Even with really good velocity, two-seam fastball up in the zone to a left-handed hitter, even though that velocity.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back in the Bronx, still stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air. Chisholm takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Number 2, shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Strike one.
Fought off foul. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. And that's a one-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Monasterio, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Ball outside.
Kiner-Falefa over at first with one away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. All right, ready to go here. Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. In the air, left field. Bellinger sizing it up. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Rafaela.
And a swing and a miss.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Strike. Woo.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ball 2.
That
the ball.
misses the zone, and the count's full. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Batting third, the right
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Strike. Woo.
Two down, nobody on.
Nope. That's away.
Warren, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Fastball for a strike. Two now. Got him swinging for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Back here in New York, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Ranger Suarez. And for whatever reason, he's been more effective on the road like this than at home, Chris.
Boog, I really think he likes being the villain. This is a guy that seems like he thrives off of the negative energy in those away ballparks and gets better the more hostile the crowd gets. So whatever the reason is, he's got good stuff combined with the right type of attitude, and I think that's why he's been so effective away from home this season.
stays alive. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2 again. Got him swinging.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Ben Rice. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Foul ball. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The 0-1. Sliced hard but foul.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Next offering is downstairs. Rice leads off first with 1 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's been a great free agent sign. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Rice around third. Now a relay to the plate. He will score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Runner at second, 2 down. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So up next, Spencer Jones. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
2 on, 2 outs.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
They take the force out. They limit the damage here. Second inning set to go. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Gets him to chase after that one.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Ball 2.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. The other way, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
That is 7. The second baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Fastball for a strike. Hard liner. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom half of inning number 2. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop.
Battling the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
No.
Next
Ball.
pitch is outside. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike.
Oh, gets dirty. There's one. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Austin Wells digs in now.
Huh.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back now in the Bronx. Here now the Red Sox DH, Mickey Gasper. Just missed.
Hey.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Upstairs.
Ball.
That one
Take it,
misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting 9, the catcher, Connor Wall.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab. Now batting Jarren Duran. Fly to left his first time. Runner on the move. And that one sliced foul. The 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that misses.
That's a ball.
And the count is filled up. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball.
Gasper leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In there at the knees. And the count is 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly. Lead runner to second with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox.
Right through there for a strike.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
That's a ball right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Number 12, Trent Grisham.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Dan Wright.
That's the ball.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go. And that's fouled off. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 on the way. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch, and that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. Struck out swinging his first time. Gets the call, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Nope. 0-1.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Hey, a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Into center. Dives and makes the catch. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Single to right in his first trip. And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Out towards right center field, Abreu. Long run into the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back in New York, so stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Now fly ball to right center. Grisham gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, number 5, Caleb Durbin.
And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And they'll do it again.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
This one in the air right field. And that is a foul ball. Comes the 2-2. Stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa doubled his first time up. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the third out. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. On the inside corner for a strike.
Nope, that's low.
That one the other way, and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
The changeup missing. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Volpe aboard here at first with nobody out. Step off throw to first.
Save!
Volpe dives back in safely. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball, low.
Just
Nope, that's
missed.
low.
And that
Thank you,
is
mate.
ball four, and the Yankees are in business.
Pretty easy walk right there.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Tyron Guerrero. He's been so good against lefties. Austin Wells will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a pop-up. One down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now here is Ben Rice. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Nope,
This is
that's
a
high.
situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Strike two. Swing and he popped it up. Connor Falefa settles underneath it. Brings it in.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Knee high. That's in for a strike. The Yanks trying to break this one open. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Just off the inside edge.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And the hitters count.
Out towards left center. Durant moving under it. And that's the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. So stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio. This one in the air right field. And that is foul.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Wong in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ground ball up the middle. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one.
Second baseman, Jr.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Greg Weisser.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Spencer Jones. On the ground at first, Contreras. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one close, ruled a ball. And 1-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
No, that's a ball.
Goldie. He takes it on his own. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Goes down looking. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 0-1 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. Got him. Nice play.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's your 1.
Ball.
Hard on the ground to first. Contreras takes it himself, and that is out number 2. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Gets under it and pops it up. Contreras. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one ripped. And foul ball. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. On the ground out to short, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Ryan Yarbrough gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Snap throw to first. And he's back in there.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting
ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
And now, Andrew Monasterio just missed. Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Late swing, fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Fouls away the first offering. The Red Sox with the tying run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's going to be Connor Wong.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Two aboard, 2 outs.
Nope, that's low. Ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Giovanni Moran.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Yes.
Grisham wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And after review, it was a ball. Put up. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The lefty to 1-0. And that skips into dirt. Moran, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Off the plate inside, 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
That's low.
So a
Ball
leadoff
four.
walk.
Take it base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Goldie in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Late with the swing there. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Just missed. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-0. That's inside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ball inside.
Swing and a pop-up. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Swing and a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Chopped left side. McMahon tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Camilo Doval.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Abreu in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
That's the
another
ball.
ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Oh.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one fouled off, 2-2. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swings and misses, and that is that. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 8th. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
There's a line drive to left field. That's out number 2. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Joe LaSorsa. This is his first appearance of the season. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Oh!
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now.
Oh.
McMahon off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2.
Out towards right center field. Rafaela under it. And that is that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David Bednar.
Oh, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down the win. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Up the middle to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
There it balls. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. And now here is Andrew Monasterio. 0 for 3 in this one. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Coming up on the first pitch, Jarren Duran now at the plate.
Number 16, Jarren Duran.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Your challenge thought that was a ball, and they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Foul ball there. Swings and misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Chisholm tosses to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the 17th, Rafaela.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Rafaela batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. That one fouled off. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now, Wilyer Abreu. Abreu checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in New York, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Grounder off the pitcher. Here's the tag, and he's out. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. And that's in there at the knees. Got him swinging.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Two down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup and it was successful. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that's in for a strike. High fly ball, right field. Jones under it. And there's one down.
That is it. The third baseman,
Ball one. Ball.
No score here in the second. In the air, right field. Jones under this one. And there's two down. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that's in there for strike one.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses. Two balls, two strikes. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Two now. And there's a ball. To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ball. Ball two.
That's
That's
off
the
the
ball.
inside corner. Ball 3. There's the strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right side, and it goes just foul. 3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One out man at first. So up next for New York, Spencer Jones. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batter 7, the shortstop, Anthony.
That one ripped, but foul. Fought off foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd. Scoreless game. Ball 1 there.
Strike. Woo.
Inside, almost got him. Here's a 2-2. Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move to the gap. He's got it, and there's one down.
Batting 8, the designated hitter,
Fouled off. He was late.
Oh.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Popped in the air, left field, and that'll do it. Back back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 28, Este.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. In the dirt, ball 1.
Ball 2.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. The 2-2 now. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, out towards right center. 2 down. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Up.
And that clips the inside corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And down on strikes he goes. That's the inning. On to the 4th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone! A 2-run homer. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0. Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. First pitch misses.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Popped up. Volpe under it. Yeah, there's 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman,
Contreras measures 6 feet even, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela.
Ball 1.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now at the plate, Caleb Durbin.
Ball, hot.
That's in there, and the count is 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Oh.
Runner on the go. Tap foul at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Foul off left side. And he'll one.
Ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the second baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Fly to center his first time.
And a base hit into right. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
New pitcher on here, Jake Bird.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Right through there for a strike. Two on, one out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw to the plate. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. And they're happy to just get off the field after that play. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the fourth, Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
The 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
The Bo Sox leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a big swing and a miss.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but
now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there.